So I got a new microphone, but I don't have the right adapter, so we're still plugged in. Hello, and welcome to the first of many new release reviews this month. And today's is Mulan. I'm late to the party for reviewing this. I think a lot of people reviewed it when it first came out on Disney Plus, but I refused to pay the 20 quid charge for that. That was ridiculous. I think that was really cheeky what they did because you're already paying for Disney Plus. I watched it yesterday and I still have mixed feelings about it. I don't really know specifically my feelings for it. We'll start with the good things and then I'll move on to why I am conflicted about it. Visually, it's stunning. Oh my god, like the colours and the costumes and the sets and locations are just, like the Emperor's throne room, that throne with the dragons and the gold. Oh my god, I want it. I want it. This is like a more like intense version than the animated one, which had a really powerful message and is a very well made film. And it's quite empowering to watch like this young woman go above and beyond expectations in this world of men. What I especially loved was the fight scenes. The choreography was immense. Oh my god, it was so good. And like any fight scenes were so well performed and like well filmed. All the angles were just perfect. Oh yes. My favourite bit of like fight battle scenes is in the middle section. It's like an hour in and the bad people, I don't know what their names are. We'll stick with bad people. They're on their horses and they're riding away and then they realise they're being chased behind them. So they do like this twisty thing and they're like riding their horses backwards and they're shooting arrows and it's really cool. I was so excited that I aggressively wrote down twisty horse manoeuvre on my notes. So I think if there were any moments where I was like, I'm not sure about that, there was a fight scene that always made up for it. They were sick. They were really good. So those were the reasons why I liked it. Now we're going to move on to the reasons that I am still undecided about it. It doesn't have the same vibe as the original animated version. I'm not saying it has to, but if you kind of look at the trend of like Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast, those remakes, they kind of followed the same vibe, but just with real people. I think because they took out all the comedy elements of it. There were still some like funny moments, but overall it was a serious film. And they took out all the songs. Well, not completely. They included them in the score, a few of them, which confused me because I was always ready to start singing. I just heard the I'm like, are we ready? Reflection, let's go. And they kept having lines that were like song cues, but then it didn't lead to a song. There was one line specifically that really irritated me. Was the general man. We've got the bad people and the general man. The general man goes, "We're going to make men out of every single one of you." I was like, right, let's go. Release my inner Donny Osmond. Let's get down to business. No. They did have a little bit of like choreographed to music fight sequences, but it's not the same. It's no, I'll make a man out of you. Mysterious at the dark side of the moon. I'm so sorry. They took out the comedy, that's fine, I can get on board with that. They took out the songs, okay, doable. They took out Mushu, not having it, no thank you. There were so many moments in the film where I was like, this could be improved by just adding a little sassy dragon on the side. Like so many moments in my life. This next thing isn't bad, it's just like stupid. Halfway through, she realises that she needs to like be herself and show herself as this glorious young woman that is showing all the men up. And yes, fantastic. You go, girl. I'm never saying that again. So she's like going off, riding on her horse, and she like lets her hair down and it's perfectly curled. But it's Disney, we'll excuse that. And then she proceeds to take all her armour off. Like, you're going into battle, babe. Keep it on. I understand that, like, her chi is so strong that she probably wouldn't die, but, like, keep your armour on. You're going into battle. It's also one of those that after that battle scene, you think, oh, it's almost the end. Because she's had her moment of reflection, if you will. And you had your big climax. And then there's another hour left. It's like Sound of Music with the wedding. I don't know. I liked it. I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if it was a standalone film and the original hadn't been made. But because it was a Disney film of Mulan, I was comparing it constantly to the animated version. I knew going into it there was going to be no songs. This was just going to be like telling the story. I don't know what I was expecting, but I still came out disappointed. I did really enjoy it. It was a really good film, just not the kind of films that I enjoy. My dad enjoyed it though. That's the kind of films he likes, but that's not really my vibe. I'm definitely glad I waited because that was not worth £20 charge. So yeah, if you've seen Mulan on Disney Plus, then let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, give it a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want more of this, but as always, stay safe and look after yourselves. Bye!